A little slice of paradise. Clarence T.C. Ching Athletics Complex in Honolulu. What a way to finish your season in paradise and perhaps with a victory in the Hawai'i Bowl. It's the Air Force Falcons and the Tulsa Golden Hurricane. Along with David Pollock and Jesse Palmer, I'm Reese Davis. Let's go down to our sideline reporter, Holly Rowe.
Hey guys, I caught up with the Tulsa head coach before the game. He is really trying to motivate his team here today to use this opportunity to develop. This is a team that just barely made it into bowl contention, just barely eligible. But getting into a bowl game allows you to have extra practice time. That is extra development time for this young team that looks to make some splashes next year. Coach said, here's our opportunity to prove we can be even better coming up. But it all starts here today. Back to you.
Holly, thank you. So Tulsa's offense will dial up the first ball plays in this one. Guys, it's been a long season. These two squads have had their fair share of battles, but today, David, they have a chance to end the season with a W.
Yeah, and it's a little bit old school, right? With the bowl system, not as much to play for, but you get to put that uniform on again. And it should mean something. You had the bowl prep. You got to have some fun in a different city, Jesse. Now you get to go out and attack this game.
And it's another opportunity just to finish the season, right? To go out with a win. Both of these teams have taken this bowl game seriously. They've prepared. They feel like they're both ready to go. Winning this game is important to build momentum for next year, and also you want to send the seniors out with a W.
Missed his receiver there. It's incomplete. And guys, this 3rd and long is not exactly how they drew it up. Hopefully it's not an indication of what we'll see the rest of the game. They make the stop at the 26, and let's see if they bring out the punt team. Tulsa will be forced to send out the punt team. They'll look to pin them deep. No fair catches here, looking for room. They were playing with fire on that return, and he got loose for a good return of better than 30 yards. So Air Force's offense will come out to go on the attack for the first time. Here are the guys we expect to be impact players in this one. Great place to start for this offense. Hand off from the shotgun. Fighting off the defender. Knocked down at the 25-yard line. Picked up 10 there and gets a first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. They'll give it to him again. Blast is way ahead, but not much room. A pickup of 1 to the 24. Didn't get much on first down. It's 2nd and 9. Looking to fire. Here's the pressure. They got him. Great pressure by this defense. Not sure exactly what led to that, whether the protection wasn't right or the quarterback just didn't see it, but the result was a negative play and a sack.
The one thing I do know is that quarterback had no chance to get that ball downfield. That pocket was breaking down, and it was breaking down quickly. There were just too many bodies in that backfield for the QB to make anything happen.
He's all the way down to the 3. Showed it all on that run. And the Falcons have it in scoring position on 1st and goal. They'll try to get it in with the run. And he never had a chance. Just stopped cold as soon as he got it. They lost ground on 1st down. Now 2nd and goal from the 5. Back to pass. Fires into the end zone. Touchdown Air Force. Fired in from the red zone for the score. Getting set for the extra point after putting the scoreboard to work for the first time. And the PAT makes it 7-0. So that scoring drive took only 6 plays. And the score comes on a 5-yard touchdown pass. He'll start the return inside his 5. Just able to get out to the 18-yard line on the return before he stopped. The Golden Hurricane offense comes back onto the field. They went 3 and out on their first possession, now to see if they can be more productive this time around. And the defense settled in to stop that one for a short gain. They're dealing with a 2nd and long. Looking to fire. Oh, they're after him. Not much of a chance there. He just had to get rid of it to avoid the sack. Tulsa in a tough spot here on 3rd and long. From the gun, wants to pass. Extending the play. Can't get him to the ground. They'll make the stop about a yard short of the 1st down. Tulsa will be forced to send out the punt team. This will be the 2nd time they've had to kick it away. Catches it cleanly at the 20. They stop him immediately, flying down the field and get to him before he can even get started. Here comes the Air Force offense back onto the field. Under fire. Crosses the 30. He's got a lane. Gets it to the 46-yard line. 1st down for this offense. An explosive play to start the drive, and they'll try to keep the D on its heels. And that incomplete pass caused by the big hit on 1st down. 2nd down coming. Plenty of distance between them and the sticks here on 2nd down. The inside handoff. Picks up the 1st down. And he found plenty of running room on that one before the defense was finally able to get him down. They're going to ride this running back.
Man, when I can run the football like that on 1st down and create 2nd and inches and stay way ahead of the sticks and be in a position now where I can throw the football or run, I will have a lot of success on the offensive side of the football.
He's brought down, but it'll be enough for a 1st down. The Falcons pounded the rock to move the sticks, now back to work. Wants to throw on 1st down. Fires deep toward the end zone. And they dialed up a shot play, but they couldn't make the connection.
And that's not a surprise. When a QB lines up and sees man-to-man coverage on his guy that runs so fast on the GPS that it's speeding in a school zone, like this dude can absolutely roll. He sees man coverage, tries to take advantage of it. They don't execute on that play. But if you want to play that defense, I think you'll get that pattern a lot from that guy.
Off the play fake on 1st down to throw. Got his man on the right. They'll spot the ball at the 12 after that completion. It'll be 2nd down, and remember, they can pick up a 1st without scoring. He works his way all the way down to the 3, and the defense is reeling. Well, guys, Air Force has the lead here. We've put one in the books. Let's have a look at our game summary. Starting off this quarter, close enough to smell the goal line. Looking to throw. The sweet feet keeping the play alive. Can't make the grab as he was going for 6 right there.
And this is the part of the field, man, you really got to have a plan because these windows get smaller and you're trying to fit that ball into the end zone. It's difficult to do. Quarterback, receivers, they got to be on the same page.
Nowhere to run, and he barely makes it back to the line of scrimmage.
And this defense sold out for the run. I love it. Physical, downhill, 2nd and goal. Nice job getting the stop, forcing the 3rd down.
They keep pushing forward down to the 3, but now it's 3rd and goal. From the gun, wants to pass. Gonna have to run it. Touchdown, Falcons. And they add 6 more to the board with that trip to the house.
Love the quick decision-making by the quarterback. It's not just who's the open guy and who am I throwing it to. It's also having that clock, David, in your head that says, if no one's open and I'm down near the red zone, I'm taking off now and I'm using my athleticism and I'm getting a score.
Yeah, you love the decision-making. I hate the defense. Why are we dropping back so far in the end zone? We got to keep eyes on this QB. We know he can take off. We know he can make plays. The field shrinks, man. You got to expect that's coming. Not very good defense.
Here's a heat. Or did he find a hole in the defense? You want to talk about changing field position. The huge play takes it down to the 37.
And this offense is going to need more of those, man. You've dug yourself a little bit of a hole. Defense still giving up points on the last possession, man. You got to put it in overdrive. You need more big plays, more shots down the field. You got to...
Makes the grab and room to run. Touchdown, Golden Hurricane. He got loose, and it was lights out after that. And the offense lead, but they still have plenty of work to do.
And they do, but that's a big score. You don't want to get late and start getting in the second half where you're fighting to come back by so many points. So great job getting points, get that momentum back on your side so you can come out and do some good things when you get the ball next time.
He was looking for some running room, but not much to be found as he stopped at the 18. The Falcons now set to take over on offense. Fires left. And this will be incomplete. A big hit there forces second down. Couldn't make the connection last time. Let's see if they throw it again. Wants to fire on second down. Pulls it in. It's Blackwell.
One of the things you love about this running back is not only can he run between the tackles, but he's also a weapon in this offense catching the football.
Third down play from the gun. Here comes the heat. Keeps it himself and gets the first. And this is why a mobile quarterback is a defensive coordinator's worst nightmare. He has just been running wild all day. Leaves it with the back. Pretty good effort on that one to work his way up to the 42.
And winning first downs is a priority for a defense, and you can't get bludgeoned. You can't get physically beat at the point of attack. You know the percentages. It's usually pretty good on first down that they're going to run the football. So then getting that big chunk, getting in second and short, not a good job by this defense.
And the Falcons are rolling down the field. On the ground with the counter. Defense right there to stop him in his tracks, and they get nothing on that play. Didn't get much on first down. It's 2nd and 9. Back to pass. Working that left side now. Got a little grass. Finally corralled, but not before. He picks up the first down. The Falcons, after moving the sticks through the air, come to the line. To the air on first down. He's got him. They stop him just a link or two short of the first, and man, what they can do on second down here. And the Falcons come to the line. This situation, you might see a shot play. They'll take this lead to the 2-minute timeout and see if they can tack on a little more before the break. They only need about the length of the football to convert on second down. From the gun, the running back looking for room. All down, but they'll move the sticks as he picks up the first down. The Falcons come to the line with a fresh set of downs. Might as well run him until they stop him. He's got it again. He's wrestled to the ground right at the 15-yard line, and a big red zone opportunity here. Halfway there on first down, it's 2nd and 5. Looking to fire. And with the completion out to the sideline, they'll pick up a couple.
Well, they're throwing this one to the running back out on the perimeter of the field. They didn't get it to him quick enough, though, so he literally had to tap dance there on the sidelines, make sure he was in bounds when he caught it, and just pick up a few yards.
Using the quick game. He's brought down, but he's got him inside the 10. First and goal from the 8. The defense uses a timeout. That's their first. They'll have 2 left to work with before the half. He'll be brought down at the 5-yard line, and this defense is on its heels. Trying to save time on defense, they use their second timeout. And they'll still have one in their pocket for what's left in this first half. The run up the middle, trying to steamroll his way in. They get him on the ground at the 3-yard line, but this defense is taking some punches. Wanting to stop the clock on defense, they use their third and final timeout. And they won't be able to stop the clock again for the remainder of this half. Well, they've gotten it down to the 3, but now it's 3rd and goal. Lets it go to the end zone. Can't make the grab, and this offense, which has been brilliant this season on 3rd down, doesn't convert this time. They're happy enough to try to take the points as the field goal unit heads out. It's good, and that was dead solid perfect. And they'll push that lead out a little further. He'll bring it back from inside his 5. Just able to get out to the 18-yard line on the return before he stopped. We'll see them really hit the speed button on the tempo here in the final minute of the first half. Bring in the heat. He's got an open man. And he gets it to the 45-yard line, and that'll be a first down. After the big play to start, now they are on the move at their own 45.
I know one of the things this offense takes a lot of pride in the passing game is they feel.
And the defense gets home and makes a play at the 37-yard line. Quick tempo, no huddle offense. Second down, clock's running. Looking downfield, and time is running short. That's caught. It's Edwards. And he'll step across the sidelines after making a good gain on that one. Just a few seconds remaining here as they try to put something up before halftime. Lets it fly. All kinds of room to throw that one in there. Makes that one pay off, and they finally get him down at the 38. It'll be first down. And they're going to head out to line up for a field goal. Everything will have to be clean from 55 yards away. Ready to go here in the second half, and Tulsa will kick it away. On the move from inside his 5. Really disciplined job by the coverage unit to get down there and make the stop at the 19. And the Air Force offense ready to take over. They'll open the second half on the ground. An explosive play in the running game as he's got the first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. To the ground, he's got it again. Good job running tough and behind his pads as he gets up to the 38-yard line. They can really be aggressive after that last play at 2nd and 3. Back to pass. Just a bit of a misfire there as they can't make the connection. And the Falcons are at the line looking to convert on 3rd and short. They'll try to pick up the first through the air. Got the back over the middle. And they'll move the chains and get it to the 47-yard line. They've picked up a couple of first downs to start this drive, and now 1st and 10 from the 47. He finds a dead spot in the middle. That's about as close as you can get to that marker, and it will be 2nd and just a few breaths away from the first down. Out of the gun, the inside handoff to the running back. Worked his way to the 38 before they stopped him. It's a 5-yard gain, and that'll be a first down. Off the play fake. Fires to the middle. That's caught. It's Blackwell. They get him stopped, but the big gain has them on the doorstep. Let's mark it at the 13. The Falcons come to the line with a fresh set of downs thanks to that last connection in the passing game. Picked up maybe 3 on the play at 2nd and 7. Second down coming up on this red zone opportunity. Looking to fire. He's got it on the move. Down to the 3-yard line, and that's where they'll have it 1st and goal.
Well, look, I know this guy is not the biggest running back in college football, but boy, is he dangerous, right? He's so shifty. He's hard to bring down. It's a good idea to get him going in the passing game. Put him out in space. Let's see what he can do.
Tough to run it this deep in the red zone, and he found nothing at all that time. Second down, they'll go to the air. Touchdown, Falcons! The sure hands in the end zone, and he has 6.
And this offense doing a really nice job, man. They're understanding who they are. And Jesse, do you find guys, man, on the outside that you know where they're going to be, you know they're going to make plays, and you just continue to feed them?
Yeah, no question, especially in a situation like this, David. When the game's on the line, you got to go to your best players. And quarterbacks, they keep track of what's happening during the game. Who's winning? Who's getting separation on the outside? Who do I feel comfortable throwing to in tight coverage? This is the guy. That's now his 2nd touchdown catch in the game, and I don't think that's going to be the last time we see.
There he goes. And they'll pick up the first down and mark it at the 47. Big play out of the gate to start this drive, and here they come again.
What a phenomenal job in the open field, breaking off the long run, and they're not going to just take their time and huddle up to get the next play called. They're right back at the line of scrimmage, going tempo.
They get him on the ground at the 37, but give him 15 yards on that chunk play, and they'll move the chains. Looking to throw on first down. Pocket breaking down. And he's sacked. Great work there by this defense. The Golden Hurricane way behind the chains here on second down. Off play action. Caught over the middle. It's Edwards. Spins away from the defense. He's really close to that first down marker, but they stop him just a bit short. Keeps it himself. That play just got wrecked. 3rd and 1, and they went backwards. The defense uses a timeout. That's their first. And that will leave them with just 2 timeouts to use the rest of the way. A famous writer once said, most men lead lives of quiet desperation. Here is a desperate move, going for it on 4th down, trailing by double figures. Just a short pass to the tight end. And it's caught, and he is stopped short. You have to get past the marker on that route. Out of the gun, they'll run it inside. There's some room. Finding a way to put that foot in the ground and get it up to the 37-yard line. They'll run play action. Under fire. Put it where only his man could get it and gave him enough room to get the foot down. That's the end of the quarter. Air Force has the lead here. We take just a minute to look at the stats as they are threatening to put this one away. So first down will open up the final period. Wants to throw it again. Deep shot for the end zone. And that one's too high, out of bounds, incomplete. Plenty of work to do here on 2nd and long. Back to pass. Takes a hit as he fires. And it'll be incomplete. This defense is physical and pass deep. It'll be 3rd and long. Wants to throw again. Quarterback feeling that pressure, and he's knocked down at the 42. They'll have to do a better job of protection this time after that 3rd down sack set him back, but they'll go for it here. Outside the pocket, lets it go. Makes the grab past the marker. Ripping off the huge gain down to the 17-yard line. And the Falcons have it with a 1st and 10. The give on the counter. They didn't get a push at all on that one. It'll be no gain on the play. They got nothing on the last play. It's 2nd and 10. They'll send the back in motion. They'll go to work in the air on 2nd down. Makes the grab down the middle. Now the connection takes it to the 11.
It's so important that this offense is able to stay on schedule. And what that means is keeping 3rd downs manageable. That last completion to the tight end accomplished just that. Really nice play call.
It's complete on the right side. They finally get him stopped. So dangerous after the catch, but his defense might get a little help from the officials here. A very productive play until it was wiped out by that penalty, and they'll go back to work. So after getting nabbed for the hold, let's see what they come up with on 3rd and long. Moving out to the right. A shot toward the end zone. Intercepted.
The most frustrating thing I see in football is when teams give up and they quit and they wave the white flag. It drives me nuts. You're on the field. Your job is to stop them. It doesn't matter what the scoreboard is. It doesn't matter how much time is left. Keep fighting. Keep grinding. You never know what can happen. Maybe you get hot. Maybe you make an all-time comeback.
To the air on 2nd down. Got it. Could not make his way to the corner.
And defensively, this is exactly what you want, right? You got the big lead, so you can play big zone coverages. Just keep the ball in front of you. Keep your eye on the quarterback. Rally to the football. Gang tackle. And you're going to win this game.
And he's going to be stopped just short of the first down. He tried to get it on his own. They're going to go for it, and they're not going to huddle here on fourth down. On fourth down, looking for the completion. Can't make the catch, and the defense will force the turnover on downs. This offense has it with really good field position. They'll keep it on the ground. The clock is on their side. Headed to the end zone. Touchdown, Air Force! And the beatdown has ensued. The kick is up and good and put one more on the lead. That's exactly what you want to do when you have that type of field position. Strike quickly, and they did. One play, and they put it on the board. And he takes this from inside the 5. They'll corral him and get him down at the 17-yard line on the return. We'll get another look at this Tulsa offense. They were really aggressive going for it in their own end last time and put them in a tough spot, David.
Yeah, aggressive, reckless. They got to find the balance with this offense to really be productive. And last possession they went for it, they rolled the dice, Palmer, and it didn't work out for them.
Yeah, if you're better on third down moving forward, though, you can keep yourself out of those situations.
And they'll finally get him down after a terrific pickup. They'll snap it on first down from the 35. They'll move the wide receiver. Looking to throw on first down. Bought a little time, lets it go. Got it in the middle, it's Douglas.
I'll tell you, I love the play call on first down here. You're just trying to find an easy completion, and the shortest throw on the field for the quarterback is finding your biggest target, and that's the tight end. Nice job.
Pressure coming. Finds a man on the left. He'll be out of bounds. Good pickup on that play, and we're at the 2-minute timeout. They've got it at the 36 on 1st and 10. Wants to throw it again. Moving, keeping the eyes downfield. Knocked down after a pickup of maybe 2, and man, that pursuit, they had their hair on fire. Second down, he'll throw it. He'll pull it down and run. Now he's got it all the way down to the 21-yard line, and they are threatening on first down. Now the offense wants to make sure everything's straightened out, and they call their first timeout. And they can take a moment to try to build a little momentum, get the right play called after picking up the first down. Didn't have much room to run and not a whole lot of help. Short game there, and still plenty of ground to cover for the first down. They'll run it. It's Edwards. He's dragged down at the 12 as they try to cash in on this red zone opportunity. Tulsa trying to move the chains on 3rd and short. They'll try to get the first through the air. Makes the catch. Defense is there to make the stop, but he's got the first down, and they'll have it 1st and goal at the 6. On the doorstep of cashing it in for the offense. Going for 6. And the pass will be incomplete, looking for a little window dressing at the end, but the ball game is over. We sensed a great deal of confidence, almost a smugness from this coaching staff. And these guys on the field, it's as if they knew they were going to win.
Yeah, playing with a bit of a chip on their shoulder, and I think they really felt like they had a real good game plan offensively and defensively coming into this one, David. There were some matchups on the field they thought they could exploit. We saw that happen here.
No doubt. Good job by this coaching staff, understanding who's out there to make plays, feeding them the football, offense, defense, special teams, all working together to get the W.
What a season it has been, and it's been great to share it with you. For David Pollack, Jesse Palmer, and Holly Rowe, I'm Reese Davis. This has been a presentation of EA Sports College Football.